What's good, y'all? Relly 843 here, bringing y'all another tip out of the 4-2-5 formation. Right now, we're gonna go ahead and look at the 4-2-5 underslide flipped, and we're gonna be looking at the play bullet slant 1 and bullet slant 3. Pretty much the same blitz, just from man and zone. Let's go ahead and look at bullet slant 1, and there's a couple different ways we can run this play. Now, what we're going to be trying to get here is outside pressure from both sides first. Now, the way we're going to achieve this, and the main way I recommend running this formation, is spreading the line. And if we want it to come from the left, what we're going to do is crash our line to the left, stack this linebacker here, put this linebacker in any zone you want, and stack him on the opposite side. And then I would just contain this defensive end right here. You can leave him blitzing if you want, you don't have to. And I'm going to use it a free safety. Now at the snap, as you can see, we come right off the edge, untouched, flying off, no problem. For the sack. Now to send it from the right, and the good thing about it coming from the right, we're going to crash our line to the right and re-blitz this middle linebacker. Stack him here. Now the thing about it coming from the right that I like is we can zone this guy and put this defensive end in the zone if we want, and it still should come through. And as you can see right there, our line cannot get there to slide over and pick it up. Now, if for whatever reason you're playing against a team that has a really good offensive line, then you may just want to go ahead and contain this defensive end or let him remain blitzing. But you should get this pressure very simple, very quick. Now the other way to run this play is instead of spreading our line, we can leave it as it is. And the way we're going to do that is we're not going to re-blitz this right outside linebacker. We're going to leave him on his blitz angle. We're going to crash the line to the left. We're going to re-blitz the middle linebacker and stack him in this gap. And then we're actually going to put the defensive end in a zone. And this is going to get pressure off the left side. And it's going to come in fast just the same way. Now, the reason I do like running this without spreading the line sometime is because of this fact right here. We can crash our line down, re-blitz the middle linebacker, stack him over this left tackle. Stack this right outside linebacker without re-blitzing him, leave him on his original blitz angle over this tackle, and then put this defensive end in a contain or a zone. I recommend contain. And the reason for this is this right here. As you can see at the snap, we come flying up the B gap. He happened to miss the tackle there, but let's go ahead and set it up again. Hopefully we don't miss the tackle this time, just so I can show you what I'm talking about here. There we go. Now, like I said, most of the time you're going to run this spread, sending it off of each edge. But from the man version of this play, this is a good little wrinkle to throw in from time to time. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the zone version of this play. Now, with the zone version of this play, I don't recommend running the second way I just showed you. I recommend running it spread with your defensive line at all times. And we're going to set this up the same way. We're not going to re-blitz this outside linebacker. We're going to leave him on his same blitz angle. We're going to put the middle linebacker in the zone, and then we're going to put this defensive end in any zone we want. And we're going to crash the line to the left first, and then put this guy in a zone. Or contain, I'm sorry, since we're sending it to the right. When you send it to the right, you need to put him in a contain or let him remain blitzing. Now at the snap of the ball, as you can see, I messed up and did something wrong. So let's take a look at this again. Spread our line, crash left. Leave this guy on his original blitz angle. Actually, I'm sorry, I know what I did. When you're in zone, you just need to leave this guy blitzing. Don't put him in a contain or a zone or anything. when sending it to the left. Now, as you can see, at the snap of the ball, we come in untouched. I mean, we're still only sending 5 people, so that's not bad at all. Now, when we get the pressure off the right side, what we can do is put this outside linebacker in the zone, re-blitz this middle linebacker, crash the line to the right, and we can also put the opposite D end in the zone. Now, as you can see at the snap of the ball, it comes through a little differently. But as I said when I sent it to the left side, I really actually do recommend just only zoning up the linebacker and leaving this guy blitzing or putting him in a contain. It's just better off that way. It can't get picked up as much. It's a lot easier to get the pressure. Right there, our quarterback sidesteps, but that's okay. Practice mode acts funny every once in a while. We all know that. Like I said, zone this guy up. Just leave this guy blitzing most of the time. And we're going to come off clean. Still have 5 guys blitzing. And when I'm running the zone version, I'm most likely either going to be manually using this corner right here or this strong safety. Now, the reason I don't recommend running this without spread normal like this against zone is for this reason. You still can do it. Okay, you can do it the exact same way. And this is how it'll end up working from the left. Same setup. It still comes from the left, no problem. Now, when you send the B gap pressure, sorry, I had a defensive lineman jump. I had to reset that. We're going to crash our line down, re-blitz this middle linebacker. If I can get to him. Stack him over there. Stack our right outside linebacker here. And then we can put the opposite end in a contain. But you really only have 2 zones, 2 yellow zones over here over the middle. You still can run it this way, don't get me wrong, because you are still going to get the B-gap pressure with no issue. And you still will get the pressure off the left edge the same way as you did last time by stacking the outside linebacker without re-blitzing him, putting this middle linebacker here and crash line left, stack right outside linebacker over this D-tackle, re-blitz middle linebacker, stack him over the right D-tackle, then put this guy in a zone. Now, when we do this, we're still going to get the pressure off the left side the same way as well. It's up to you how you want to run this. I would run it both ways, mix it up, but just remember, our main formation when we're running our 4-2-5 playbook is going to be our 4-2-5 over flip formation, which I showed you in the first 2 videos for this, which was Crash 3 and the Bullets AA play. I'm also going to be showing y'all some situational plays from this formation and some situational plays from the underside, along with some coverage defense and some run defense. So stay tuned. If you have any questions, hit me up at Relly843 on Twitter. Leave a comment under the video or hit me up on my email. It's MaddenRelly843@gmail.com. See y'all soon. Thanks for tuning in, y'all, and check out MaddenUniverse.com for everything Madden, everything NCAA, everything you can think of when it comes to football gaming. All right, y'all. Hit me up. Peace.